mimi nataka ukikuja social media yangu, yes, you might be informed about what's going on, but in what direction? For example, the post that I was loving the most was, despite what's going on, you know, people have lost their lives, wase wengine wamekuwa injured vibaya sana, there's so much happening, but still despite all that, Kenyans have raised 5 million shillings for the people who are being taken to Hosi to cater for the wounds, you know, the lives that have been lost. I was like, yes, this is what I want to see.
Na kuona mabadis wengine, bro. Alafu pia ile accountability ya huyu badi huwa anatuonyeshanga kila siku, anatuonyeshanga madance. Leo yuko wapi? Alafu dakika mbili foto yake akiwa pale. Like, there was so much everybody was in check. Guys who were pretending, wase walikuwa tone deaf, pia wase walikuwa wanaekwa in check. So I liked that. Wase wasalimia yeye. That was a kuna
crazy times.
Crazy times. I hate that we're living through history like this. So it's such a chain reaction. So it's also good to see evolution of social media and digital activism. That is such a thing. Like msee siai kuambia voice yako pale ati kwenye mtandao it doesn't count, you know? And we've seen it all through in good ways and also in bad ways. Because of course kweka numbers, I'm saying a personal info is not a good thing. But kuna venye in certain circumstances it does what it needs to be done, you know? So nimekuwa nikiona some things that zimekuwa tu zikisema yenyewe hawata tu sawa. Kunaga kitu tamu kama dem super kumkav. Akudaga yanaka tuna ile
I could not wait for this.
I am a single boy.
Oh man. Unashuka nayo yote.
Anguka nayo. Bro, but akunaga kitu tamu manze, unajua huyu msupa anaweza kutaka anatakwa bado uko just like, man, not this week. Next week when they have to get a wag.
This is The Chop Shop.
Only a few will understand.
Chopping bricks like a rabbit.
What is this?
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
I know I'm about to kill it. I'm definitely in my zone.
Music, culture, vibes. Let's chop it up, baby.
Welcome to the Chop Shop, manze. Thank you for being here. It's been a while. My name is Neville.
Andy Young.
Yeah. So we're chilling. We're having a good time. Thank you for, always being here with us. And manze, mimi siko ready for explanations. Mimi nataka tu kuruka into the juice.
Ni sawa. Tunaweza fanya explanation. Tunaweza fanya explanation cause it's the elephant in the room. Unasemaje?
Oh, sawa. Leo nimeka na chicken mask.
Ikifika hiyo point sawa. Zimekuwa demand mbaya, but tumekuwa away for a bit. We've been away for a couple of weeks, and we have to thank you for your patience. But just in case you didn't get it or catch it on the mics are open, your boy had to be away. I had to go pay my old man his last respects and honor his final wishes. So ili take a while, hakuwa na feel poa, so I had to be away also, look after the farm, look after him, and then eventually I can make transition. So now I had to be away for some more, but now I'm back. And I thank you for your patience. Yes. So now that's been addressed.
Ini kama Manchester. Bruno Fernandes akitoka injury, unajua akirudi na unajua ni mabao sasa. Sasa ni mabao tu sasa. Sasa ni episode.
And interestingly, Neve and I had a conversation about, I don't think if either of us was missing on the podcast, we'd have someone else to come sit
to replace.
At the moment. And I was like, okay, because it's crossed my mind before. Austin, it can never be you. I'm sorry. It can never be you. Go use that voice of yours as the voice of God. Pale the DST. Pale double-sided tape. Yes. You go keep... No, but interestingly, ati apeleke Solomonic wisdom yake huko double-sided tape. Just going out to Ashley and Nimrat. But they could tell us pale kwenye comment section, maybe they have some ideas like
when
na
one
feel
of
maybe
us-
chemistry ya Neville and so inaweza kuwa fit hata kama ni denge inaweza kuwa denge
But then inaweza kuwa wewe manze unajua.
could be you yeah
never know.
running auditions
But yeah,
very
for
soon
now seats ziko filled vizuri. But it's been
umekuaje wewe? How you
Yeah,
been?
it's been a
It's
good-
been a different time for me.
been
How
a-
about you?
Yeah, it's been also a different time because as you were saying, you know, we've gone through it's been a difficult time because you know when your boy is going through it, you're also going through it in some sense.
Yo.
So also
Let me wow.
Anyway,
Let me
so-
tell you, in the past 4 weeks, Neville has texted me more than he's ever texted me his whole life, bro. Let me tell you. Hey! And you kijana ananipenda manzi, oh bro, I love you manzi. My bro, I'm just checking up on you. How you doing today? Manzi, I know you. I understand you're going through a lot, but my bro, I'm thinking about you, bro. I love you, bro. Hey! You probably told me I love you more than I've ever been told I love you my whole life in the past month and a half. But that's my boy. I love you too, bro.
But I love
Yeah,
you, bro.
yeah,
But yeah, so it was a difficult kind of time, and as we were saying, it's one of them ones. Alafu Andy himself selfless, man. If I could read you the message the mandem posted in our mics are open group, like he posted it as if it's just a normal message, like you're so selfless, and it's just like wow, this guy, man.
Yo, let me
So,
tell
yeah.
you something. It's not the easiest place to break news that you don't know how other people are going to receive. Because at that moment when I was letting the whole Mics Are Open group know that, my dad just passed on today morning. Bro, it's not, I had to think about, first of all, how has this message been delivered to us? How am I receiving it? In what state am I in to receive this message? Ndio nijiambie, damn, because I'm the one who had to make calls and let other people know, hey yo, kumeenda hivi manze. So it really gets you to thinking, damn, how do I deliver some news? I don't know what state everybody is in. I don't know how people receive this kind of messages. So that's why I had to be like, maybe
This is how it is.
if politically correct were fit for
that-
this, then yes.
That message, anytime, when I saw that message, it was so selfless and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, this is Andy, like, this is him. He considers everybody in even such a moment, So that was we were still in the emotions, we're still going through it, but that's how it is. I feel as if such also things, they bring you guys closer. It does what it does, and life in general, I guess. Yeah, for sure. So that's why we were away for a while. We needed to be on, like a break. So when we come back, unajua vibes on vibes. And as the situation also around us has not also been well, with everything that has been going on with our generation standing up to just, make our voices heard. Kitambo ilikuwa tu ni, kwa naambia madhe, them they call it being rebellious, being rebellion, sijui, unajua kukua
Kuzua
mauru,
zogo tu.
kuzua, but it's never like that. It's just all about, even if tunadai, hata tudai hizo vitu mingi munasema, this is tunataka tu,
It's very simple
very
for us.
simple,
Yeah.
very line, unajua,
Yeah.
hatuna story mingi. So also it's been a trying time for all of us in general. So I'm glad we can also offer, that escape back as we are trying to still be, standing on business at the same time, trying to be about business. So, So that's it. So that's the thick of it.
Speaking of standing on business,
Wagwan.
during that period where, like the whole country is just facing one thing, like we are all focused on this one thing. Ile design yenye, bro, you couldn't even post up a meme. And me the way I like jokes, by the way, this is how I am. Mi nataka ukikuja kwa social media yangu,
Upate.
I want it to be like comic relief. I want it to uplift you.
Yeah.
I know there's other people who have not been tasked, but they feel compelled to share what they share. So I recognize that they play that role, like update people on what's happening, the brutal things that have been going on, like right in front of our eyes, how politicians are playing a game, blah, 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 and all that. I get these people who have been compelled, they feel compelled to do that. Bro, there's a lot of reflection. You can't even see what you've posted.
I missed your TikTok reposts.
Oh, you missed my TikTok. I'm back, nigga. Yo, TikTok, we'll have a conversation later on. But mi nataka ukikuja social media yangu, yes, you might be informed about what's going on, but in what direction?
Yeah.
For example, the post that I was loving the most was, despite what's going on, you know, people have lost their lives, wase wengine wamekuwa injured vibaya sana, there's so much happening, but still despite all that, Kenyans have raised 5 million shillings for the people who are being taken to Hosi to cater for the wounds, you know, the lives that have been lost. I was like, yes, this is what I want to see.
I also saw guys going to the hospitals to donate some blood.
Yeah, some blood,
and also visiting the guys who are injured and guys who are in hospital.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it was also good to see our generation pull up in a different way, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was a good way. When it was peaceful, it was peaceful. Also, the creativities of the placards that we saw from time to time, the music, you know, Reject Your Bill was such a good one. Ekelea ile kitu.
Oh yeah, we're back, nigga. We're back. Reject your bill.
So yeah, creativity like that is it. Also for me to see artists out there and being passionate about it, man like Charisma, you know.
Oh,
it
yeah.
gives me a different perspective now on his art. You know, inanipatia pia a different appreciation for the mandem there. So it gives you just also kuona mabadis wengine. Niliona mabadis wengine kule.
Bro.
Alafu pia ile accountability ya huyu badi huwa anatuonyeshanga kila siku, anatuonyeshanga madance, leo yuko wapi? Alafu dakika mbili foto yake akiwa pale. Like, there was so much everybody was in check. Guys who were pretending, wase walikuwa tone deaf, pia wase walikuwa wanawekwa in check. So I liked that. Wase wasalimia yeye. That was kuna tactics
crazy times.
Crazy times. I hate that we're living through history like this. We lived through, you know, sahi tutakuwa tukiambia watoi wetu because wazazi wetu walituambia, I walked to school, I didn't have shoes. Unajua tulikuwa tunakali, you know,
nilikuwa number one.
Nilikuwa number one.
Things that Austin tells his son. Nigga graduated next to me. Natukwa number one.
So this generation now will be telling our kids, yo, we survived an apocalypse, you know, with zombies and COVID-19.
Yeah.
Kidogo tuliingia parliament, tunajua tukizua zogo pale, maandamano nini. How can you tear gas a body? So there'll be so much to tell the future generation, and there'll be so much that will also be documented. The 25th of June 2024, that date will forever be there. Like, kutakuwa na so many things around that. So it is good to see and hear, but also at the same time, it's like, aki ya Mungu.
And it's also interesting to see how news about our country are being reported from outside, how the outside views Kenya. And I'm like, okay, so that's how you'll...
The giant of Africa. Yo, bro, the nicknames that Kenya has been given. Pakata me, I'm like, hey, because, you know, it's like a chain reaction. Because we started talking about, reject our finance bill, reject. And then, you know, even as someone who consumes content, if you see your fave, especially, I may move away from what they normally do to shed light, especially when you see those, like that guy of... You know, this guy had a problem. Like that guy, I don't know what his name, but
I forget
that guy.
his name.
But you know, when you see that guy reposting about your own country, talking about your president, talking about this guy,
he has his own like rabbit hole, and he'll go deep into it. Like, oh damn,
and
what and he's foreign, and like, how you know this, bro?
Yeah, and it's also information that you might not also be enlightened to. Seeing all creators from all walks of life, you know, everybody in different aspects reporting in their own way, enlightening their audience. So, it made me really, you know, feel nice to be Kenyan in that aspect, you know, because it's not all countries, Burundi, anyway, kuna wagana countries zengine ziko area, but haziko area.
Ni kwa vile sitaki kutax audience na story ya my inside jokes because I know why you mentioned Burundi.
Very relax.
But let's move on. Oh damn! Hey. Wait, did she send what you thought?
No, man, I should give her a call.
God damn it. Ni sawa. But ebu nikuulize, so when did you get back to posting your regular content?
Oh yeah, that was it. At first, you know, of course I had to dig into the bag and get, you know, appropriate, do the reject thing, and then in between squeeze in. And you know, bro, I haven't even posted my birthday photo.
Oh damn, and
sijawishiwa hata ile happy birthday ile wasa wanaingia kwa comments yako cause of the everything that has been going on, mpaka hata nitapost birthday yangu later on in December tukibash sisi sote, you understand,
na mko wengi hiyo category manze, watu walikuwa wanaogopa kupost.
If you have a birthday in July, happy birthday kulia isa wase wa June, happy birthday.
Oh my god,
hakuna time ya kupost that we help me wish, no
ati una celebrate birthday na huko tuna reject bill bro. Come on, relax.
I saw another caption that was like, in every photo from now on, especially if you're in Kenya, aufai kuka una smile watu unacheka nini? What is there to laugh about?
Lingo, I saw a funny meme that I can't post it, my boy.
So I like the fact that also in a way pleased me in a way, because wale wasawa wanajifanyanga wako tone deaf walikuwa wanaekwa in line.
Oh yeah,
you know, because and also those people who were actually, sasa nataka kwa mauru, this is my social media, this is, uta-delete comments, utafanya hivi, but the way guys will go, because also me and my page, you have your own views. Hata if I go and block comments from you, you can also decide to go and do your own thing, and your own thing will catch fire more than the comment I would have put in your. So it's such a chain reaction. So it's also good to see evolution of social media and digital activism. That is such a thing. Like msea siai kuambia voice yako pale ati kwenye mtandao it doesn't count, and we've seen it all through in good ways and also in bad ways, because of course kweka numbers, I'm saying a personal info is not a good thing, but kuna venye in certain circumstances it does what it needs to be done, so nimekuwa nikiona some things that zimekuwa tu zikisema yenyewe hawatai tusahau, hii generation watakuwa wakisema yenyewe noma, but hiyo title ya Gen Z ndo huwa pia inanibo
gani,
the way just guys are referring to it right now.
Why?
Like it's the Gen Z it's like it's the Kenyan protest. Like you can't tell me it's only Gen Z tuko pale, millennials tuko pale, niko sure kuna alphas pia wana do their thing on social, na pia kuna bloomers ambao pia wana put their own input in their own boomers ambao wana put their own effort into it. So for me it's like it's a Kenyan thing. It might the voice and the bravado and the ile steam panda, the goings Gen Z, of course, hatuwezi wasahau, but now it's evolved to something bigger than that, because we've seen as we said, tumeona mse wakiuliza mimi si Gen Z, and people are like 50, 60, 70, you understand, because they want to be part of it, because they understand they also have that side of them that wants to speak up, so you can't call that side of you that wants to speak up a Gen Z. You feel me?
But that also was telling me a lot about the audience of this news.
Okay.
Like by the time someone refers to you guys, like when someone calls us millennials, then we can kind of tell maybe your age bracket, where you're coming from, cause it's the same thing. Mimi nikita Gen Z. I'm isolating myself in a different class of maybe an age group. I'm of a different age group. So you can show a lot about consumers why news, because these are kind of elderly people, like as we were having this conversation a couple of times. When was the last time before now ulu kunenda kuangalia news? Because before recently, bro, news ikikuja, bro, I even remember later on, maybe it's like 7:45, I'm like, news ilisoma.
News, 4 p.m. sahi manze uko rada uko pale, parliament
bana. Exactly, So inaonekana like something only adults do, like kukatini kuangalia news, reading a newspaper and all that. So it also tells me a lot about the consumers of the news that's being, broadcasted, because they're the ones referring to the younger guys as, these are the Gen Zs and the millennials, etc., etc.
But you do get the point of like it should now, the conversation should evolve away from this group is doing this.
It's too late.
It's
too late. Nobody asks about the second man to land on the moon or the second guy to step on the moon. Nobody asks about that guy.
No, I'm not saying
it's like Neil Armstrong and inaishia hapo. So because they've taken all the attention, now it'll take away from that moment in history right now if it develops into now Kenyans. Because yes, it's Kenyans, but more particularly the Gen Zs. That was the moment, because ingekuwa just regular Kenyans, it would have been Kenyans are doing this thing and it's not the first time we've seen it. But Gen Zs, guys who probably didn't even vote in the last elections, now this is monumental. So let's make this a moment in time about Gen Zs, because it's Gen Zs who brought this to the limelight. So yes, I'm with you. Enough could develop, but those are semantics. Those are just semantics, because right now everybody is involved. The old guys are involved, the millennials, kila mse. Hata watoto wenye wamezaliwa sahii washajua katiba vile inasoma.
Manze hiyo ndio noma manze. Kitambo ulikuwa tu unajua najibalala tourism. Sahii unatambua CS na deputy na PS sahii. Maneno nimekuwa hivyo. So yes, it's one of them times, and I also like the fact that kuna tulikuwa nasema that, you know, the thing guys are usually saying, don't forget, sijui nini. Mimi nafikiri ngana with away memories, with all our social medias, the way you're usually told, 1 year ago this is what happened, or 1 year. So I can imagine every year around this time kutakuwa na ile kitu inakuchemsha man. You know, so there'll never be a forgetting factor when it comes to this. I think that's one of the messages I think that needs to be clear, especially in our generation, because there's so many things around us that will remind us. First of all, lives were lost. Kuna mabeshte wetu ambao manze, we will never get to enjoy drinks, we'll never get to enjoy music, we'll never get to enjoy intimate moments with them because of that. Hiyo ni factor moja kwanza hatutawaisa. Unajua injuries pia ziko pale, unajua. Alafu pia kuna ile tu the normal things, you feel me? So hiyo mambo ya sijui by the time sijui mtu atatubreak. I feel as if that will never be, especially with this, our generation right now. It's all about, ni sawa tu. Even the same thing I was even telling my mom, like I was trying to make her kind of understand, you know? And I was giving her even like the situation with like me and my pops. Like, saa zingine it's not about ati the things that you can get. Ati msianza kubaia hiyo, sijui unaweza bewa do ama nini. Sometimes unataka tu accountability. Ama sasa zingine unataka tu uambiwe okay sawa, hizi ndio structures ama hivi ndio venye tunataka, ama uende pale useme cheki haujanisikiza sasa utanisikiza. You understand? Kama unataka tuende forward hivi, lazima kwanza ukam to this place mimi niko na unifeel, you know? So I was trying to kind of waelewe, you know, so that I was just telling her, kwa sababu most of unasikia you're rebellious, you know, you're speaking out, don't be rude.
And are you with Levi? Tafadhali musiende hiyo maandamano. Okay mom.
Sasa hiyo mazemu umetandika huko na magasi zingine crazy. But it's one of them ones. So at least I feel wameanza kuwe at least kuna kaeka something man. It's still a win even just to see the fact that kuna, you know, the thing was rejected, or kuna you know, some sort of change that is being enacted, some sort of, unajua ni slow, ni ile ya Namali tuambia 10 days, hebu tungoje tuko day 4, hebu tuone, unajua something like that is wait and see, because you know you don't really, from the track record it's not a good one, so you have to be on edge with it.
But dialogue, as you said, when the mics are open, there's the dialogue going on right
but
now.
Then ni kama tu zile ma signs manze msupa, unajua kitaanza kuwa na msupa manze ameanza kuonyesha signs, hakuna cha dialogue. Ni kila msee aishie.
Interesting point to make this segue,
right? Kitu ya dialogue ni closure. Atutaki.
No.
Unazanga vile msana anakuambianga, come get some closure.
You know. I have a closure for you. But ni interesting umesema hivyo, cause sometimes yes, but sometimes also no. Because nilikuwa nikikuchapia story just the other day when there's someone had been talking to somewhere and hatukuwa tumeagana ati tuna meet lini or something, because I was telling Kina Neville that cheki manze, I feel like I need to talk to people out there, because for such a long time in my life I only talk to these niggas manze, kama si Neville ni Ashley, kama si Nimrat Kelly, and then tunakuja hapa tunapayuka kwa podcast na Kina Austin here, and then I go back home and I don't talk to anyone else. So I decided, let me see. Let me see what people out here are thinking, how they talking, you know, their perspectives and worldviews. So someone decides to come to my gig, right? I'm DJing, blah, blah, blah. Wameenjoy cassette. So we sit down, you know, some drinks, some food. the conversation is now happening and then unajua hii sasa ni ile reali hapa sasa kuna kurana hakuna keyboard warrior nothing
manze hapa sasa ni game
bana,
aura for aura.
let me see, you know, until someone starts talking then you can tell okay I can see what's in your mind on your mind
na vile when is sapiosexual
bana cause this is what is going to determine a lot rather cause we've been in so many situations dem ameiva but ikifika maybe place ya character ama intellect I don't know if I have to explain this joke to you then inakuwa ngumu man unacheki so that's how you figure it out kwenye banter and as you're bantering I'm learning about her values her perspectives she's learning about mine as well and I see we come from two different completely different places if I can use an example because I don't want to put all the business out there to say maybe where she comes from kuna vile amefunzwa hadi na mabrother wake this is how a man should treat you.
Yeah, it happens. I've also heard that like this is what it happens.
You know, but then to me I'm like wait a minute but do we not want to be both here? So if I have to incur maybe some costs for something you have to do to be here then I don't know. There's a crack on the wall right now. Because your incentive, or rather the incentive for me to know you also want to be here is you will be utajileta, utakuja hapa.
Yeah, it's like that conversation for sending fare. Sometimes, yes, you want to help out that person to get there, but babes, if you really want to have a good time, and I am a good time, utajileta.
Plus, I'm also thinking, if this is something that's to probably go on, then it can't be siwezi taka kwa situation kila time tunataka kuonana I have to send some money for you to come through kama hauko there in life where you can afford to take yourself maybe somewhere I understand sote tumekuwa huko maboy tumekula miaka ngapi kejani si ati una perform za kuenda nikaki tu hakuna so unakatu pale na ka wifi ama data yako uangalie vile watu anapiga bash umeze ulale unacheki so I get it and no harm feelings no foul like everything is just chill. So as we're figuring these things out, I can tell the energy has completely shifted. Because you're probably very excited, you're responsive. But then now I realize, oh damn, when you're coming to the realization that, oh, maybe this is not the guy who I'd imagined in my mind maybe being with or blah, 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 blah. So I've even checked out. So I realize, oh damn, it's becoming now more of a monologue, like one word answers. So I'm planning. Let me wrap this shit up. Kila msende and mtaani. And she's on board. She's like, yeah. And I can tell. And then me being who I am, I want to laugh at that. Like nimekubo. Like nimekwambia vitu taki kusikia, you know. I want to take it there. I want to take it there, bro. But now I can't cause the energy has completely shifted. So I'm like, nah, she doesn't know me enough for me to be stupid or that dumb. 5 minutes later, suddenly now she wants to go where I'm going. Na nilikuwa na mtani alikuwa nenda mtaani. So I say all that to say this. Sometimes maybe they don't really know what they want at that particular moment until they get more information from the situation. Then they're like, okay, maybe I rushed into that decision. Now I'm thinking different. So things can change, bro. I'm sure maybe you've bugged game you didn't think you could bug because maybe alikuwa na ringa ama you thought she's projecting personality A but kumbe she's person B.
Yeah.
Ama?
No, it's happened, but also it's, bro, let me just talk about something. Side note. Akunaga kitu tamu kama dem super kumkav. Akunaga, yanagaga tuna ile ka.
I could not wait for this. Oh, man.
I am a single boy.
Oh, man. Unashuka nayo yote.
Anguka nayo. Bro, but akunaga kitu tamu manze. Unajua huyu msupa yana kutaka natakwa bado uko just like, man, not
nigga.
This week. Next week when they have to get a whack. Something like that, you know.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get to poor, but I have been in instances where at first that person doesn't have all the information. They think maybe you're not like in their league at first or not in their like aura. Wacha tuseme aura for aura.
Okay.
Maybe wana feel ni kama uko kwa aura yake alafu una hang out kidogo ama anacheki vile una behave ama anaona the way the environment is adapting to you. Kwanza environment ikiadapt to you hapo ndo mtu manze anakuja very fast. Sasa yeye ndo anataka asimame. So I've been that person who my aura na feel ni kama ija match na yule mse. Alafu kidogo na cheki maybe the songs that she, kwa sasa zingine kwa na gauge fulani especially nikiwa kwenye unajua settings zake, there's something you wanna approach but unataka kuona kama aura yenu ina match. So maybe DJ and Yanga ko pale ana spin mambo yake alafu maybe acheze a refix or something that we unajua aka anguka naye. Anguka naye. If you play something like that and that's the first song that maybe gets her to the dance floor. And also me feel, because kuna ile ngoma utadance kwa kiti, alafu kuna ile ngoma itakutoa kwa kiti usimame, udance, alafu kuna ile ngoma inakupeleka DJ amenimaliza.
Yeah.
So ukiwa kwa ile stage ambayo ini ile ngoma ambayo inakurush immediately to the dance floor, you'll be like, na yeye pia iko the same. You're like, okay, ini ora ina kuna kakitu, so hapo umecheck. So I feel as if imekuwa a bit of both, learning on both on both ends, you feel me?
Kuna beshte yangu ashainiuliza, has a shorty ever done something and you changed your mind about her? Like you weren't looking at her like this, but then she did something in a good way. But then she does something and you see her in a different light and you're like, yo, wait a minute, maybe.
Bro.
Because I was thinking back and I was like, I don't think that's been the case for me. Because my experience has been, I either am attracted to you off the bat, like, first impression, I'm attracted and all that. Na kuna wenye, wanga inaiva with time, the slow burners. Because I know I'm a slow burner as well. Like, most of the people who've maybe ended up liking me imewapata by surprise, like, Andy, I didn't know you had that dog in you, I got that dog in. And yes, you can pet that dog. No, I'm kidding. But can I pet that dog? Damn, I've even lost my train of thought.
Commercial, insert. For a long time, man.
Damn, yeah.
But yeah, that dog in you.
Yeah, so I understand that. Kuna wase ambao they can maybe get surprised by something that you do, and they see you in a completely different light.
Yeah, I've heard that even about you, and especially when it comes even to like DJing. There are those people who had you DJing in the past, maybe at Memphis or stuff, or maybe when you were SIU. And the way you DJ now is definitely not the same.
Oh, it's different.
And I've heard those comments where it's like, hey, manze, yani ukuniambia Andy ni, you understand?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, Andy kuna hii tack kwenye bag, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel as if it's been a bit of both on, it can be a professional side and also not just a social kind of social side. So
okay.
Yes, it's, and so, also, slow and fast. I feel as if kila mtu inaanguka na inadepend ni nani
controller.
Ukicontrol control. Ordinary tukiwa area, una control tu.
Insert.
Ordinary tukiwa area.
Inakubalika manze. So is there maybe a particular example you can pick from your experience? Denge hauko umemcheki like this, but then she did something and it completely changed your perspective. Mimi sina.
Mi niko nayo, but pia kile ilikuwa inanibamba kuhusu hii story ni saa zingine, cause watu tunasemanga I ain't got no time.
Yeah.
But saa zingine unadai ile kitu yako ile uko familia nayo,
Yeah.
So sometimes in my situation huyu msupa kuwa type yangu. Unajua? So kwanza ukiona msupa si type yako unamcross off. Unajua? Na si lazima ikuwe physical, si lazima ikuwe nyashi, unajua dem titties dem ama unajua waistline or anything like that. Inaweza kuwa tu umesikia comment fulani amesema ambayo imekusema huyu acha tumweke kando, you feel me? So for me it was like that at first, like niliona in this instant niliona huyu msupa si kwa ubaya alirush to the food and to the alcohols too fast. Si kwa ubaya, but kuna kwa na setting fulani ni kama
naogopa kuuliza sanemi yake.
Mimi pale nili grow up mtaani, niliambiwanga ukiendanga kwa masongo ama kwa mapango ukiona vitu au utambui at first, relax kwanza, usizikimbilie.
Usiona pupa.
So ni mimi nikionanga msee amezikimbilia kwanza inani
inakuput off.
Inani put off. Ni kama unajua saa zingine Anyway. So msupa alikimbilia hizo vitu quick fast. So mimi nikata na blind nikajua hii si mali yangu.
Open ndio ulionyo na kula manzi.
No, ni sawa.
She can get excited about other things to eat, my nigga.
Bro, ni ile. Wale wase wana seti zile mastaff. Hata zijamaliza kusetiwa, wewe umeanza kuuliza maswali tayari. Plate ziko nini? Serviette. So unajua sasa hiyo ni kukimbia. Wacha watu wamalize kuarrange, alafu tuambiwe
now you can serve.
Marathon ianze, unajua?
Yeah.
So nilikuwa nimejiput off.
Okay.
But sasa as iyo it was like a training of some sort. So as iyo kitu ilikuwa inaendelea, kidogo intellect yake vile alikuwa anajibu like unajua in a room kuna ile ora ya msupa tu unaweza, because we're in different tables, so they had their own table, so the speaker was giving different tables different tasks. So in her table she was like the one who was forefront na yendo anaongea na anazipata correct.
Do I know her?
No.
God damn it.
So that kind of aura was like, hey, okay. So she got a good head top on her, something like that. So you're like, okay, this is interesting now. So you peel back that bias of kukimbilia food na ma drinks.
Unamsamea samia kidogo.
Unamwambia, easy maybe yako umeona hii drink relax. Yes. So umeanza kuona the other side. So yes, I have been in those situations where it's like, alafu anajiredeem in other ways. You feel me? So yes, it has happened. And also I've also had those ones of just like the way we were talking with
Rose, sema Byron, sema.
Byron not Messi. Tulikuwa tunapiga story fulani ambayo ilikuwa tamu sana where sometimes kuna kwaga na
talk about it.
Okay, let me talk about it personally as a guy. You might see nice things. We all like nice things, so you might have a crush on someone, and this person might be on social media and they post that, okay, let's say you have a crush on me, I post on social, I have those good captions you like, I have that smile, the guy is good. So you might feel a way towards me, so if you see me out there, you might wanna to play game, you might also be thinking about me in a way, being like, hey, how is he in bed? You might be thinking about that about us. Unaona DJ pale andianga ki DJ pale Summertime unacheki vidole unasema, hey, udi msee anaweza DJ.
Shida ni episode inaanguka afterwards. Lakini bado anguka nayo.
So unaona andianga ki DJ pale unasema, what can those hands do though? Unajua. So you might be thinking about that. So in the same thing we're having a conversation where sisi pia tumeona watu on social media we're like, umse by the way tukivibe naye vizuri naweza mbaya. But also there's that conversation that goes beyond that. Yes, my crush, we might link up, it might be a good time, but now we might disagree on one or two things. Maybe the positions I like, maybe she doesn't like. Or maybe where I'm trying to take it, she's not trying to take it there, Or the expectations I might have. Unaweza ona, nevoni kijana amestunya. Alafu niingie pale nipige my honest 5 seconds. Unajua, ushangae, what?
Inakubalika.
Maordinary tuko. The crying stone italia zaidi haiwezi. So you might have those expectations and be like, when I get it, I'm sure this is how I want it to be. But then when you actually in the play, it's like, oh wow, it's not like this. We're just having that conversation because it is a convo where imekuwa on both sides. Unaenda unapata crush wako, anaweza game iko clean. Alafu unaenda kule pia unapata, kwani tena ilikuwa ni tufunzane.
Saa zingine inakuanga manze. And the larger conversation ilikuwa tubonge kama maboy, right? Ikituanga inapenda kuruka sana manze. That dick be jumping a bit too much. Like you see Peng Shodi over here, the next corner, damn, another one, next corner, another, like damn.
So that was
haishi. Sorry, that was the premise. No, it's okay.
No. Put it correctly so that mse in case anasikiza haelewi.
Yes, that was the premise of the conversation. Like as my boy, the question was, is there a point where you get to when you stop being as attracted to all the girldom at the same time, or as maybe
is there a point where you get to where your sex drive is not as high?
That too.
It was like a mix of much of both questions. Like, will you stop wanting every girl because of your sex drive being a bit crazy? So nilikuwa namwambia mimi niko kwanza nikiwa Mluya, introvert, extrovert, ambivert, Mkenya, unajua mama inakuwa different. So I was my personal thought was like, yeah, it doesn't get any better. You still have those urges. You still wanna have everything, but you just have to know how to control it. You know, having that sexual discipline is a good thing.
Yeah. And some other things that can help is maybe with time ama with experience. Yes, you're gonna bug some buddies that you know umewanoki off the bat, alafu kuna siku itajipa and you're like damn, nimekutaka for such a long time manzaba, nimekutaka vibaya sana. And sometimes it's such a surreal moment, like you can't even believe it's happening. But then in that very moment, ile time yenye umepata kitu yenye umekukitaka, in some instances you might realize it's not all that. It's gonna turn out to be something maybe different from all the hype that you had in your mind, and then it starts teaching you that maybe they're not all that. Ndio sasa nilikuwa naambia Rose, itafika point where you're gonna have your own standards, you have your own bar. For example, madem kuiva wameiva, hiyo nayo tukatai. Madem kuiva hiyo nayo nimewapatia. Nairobi babes, actually East African babes, all babes everywhere. Wasana muliumba mkombika. Hadi mi kila siku nikiwa kwenye mtandao, I'm like damn, they still make them like this.
Bell mpe inafunguliwa daily.
Bana, in the bag, right? But what next? And then, you know, cause you might sit down with a peng babe who realize hakuna conversation. You know, like she may be expecting you to do all the work, chat me up, make me laugh, buy me something to eat, buy me something to drink, right? You might encounter a couple of those. Na sisemi, maybe a 10 out of 10 who has an amazing personality hawako, cause wako. There's babes who they are as good as they look. Personality, check. Body, check. Banter, check. Pale mechi manze apatia sendunye kama sendunye manze, check, right? Wow, wako. But what are the odds? What are the chances? So utalan, yes, kuna time nili get excited sana and it turned out differently. So this time round, let me not get ahead of myself. Acha ni get experience kwanza ndio nicheki wagwan. That was my stand. So hizi vitu zita kufunza, maybe utulie. And then the other thing that also helps me, especially online, is how you present yourself as a leng babe, as a peng babe on social media. I will never come and tell you how to use your social media, what to post, what not to post, how to do it, how not to do it. Matter of fact, I want you to do you so that I know, yeah, me, I'm not about this. And I move on to the next one. Umenifanya nijisaidie kujua, okay, I can easily move past this. I don't need to dwell here. Because as much as ameiva nimecheki, something that's not my preference. Yeah. Like, I always say this, if there's something that speaks for itself is beauty. You can't hide it. Beauty will show itself off. A big butt is gonna show its outer feature. You can't take, ata Biblia inasema, I'm sorry to draw the cross reference, but you can't take a candle and put it under the bed. You can't.
Oh, the bed will burn, yeah.
Burn. And you can still see the light coming from underneath. You take that candle and you put it at an elevated spot. You know, ndio saa ita enlighten the whole place, right? So, what is the point of
What if I
view?
just want to get something under the bed?
It's okay. It's mvunguni.
Okay.
Sharti lazima iname.
Okay.
She's going, whomever. But I get it.
Get the candle.
Chukua hiyo mshumaa hapo haraka wewe. You know. So, when it comes to you maybe wanting to push a certain agenda of how you look like, then to me, maji inaanza kuzidi unga. Unacheki, like, I can already see your peng. Babes, I can see you have a big body. You don't have to force it on me down my throat. Maybe you can. You get the context though. You know, down my throat with every post you have. Every single post you're showing this off, bro. We have, tunajua uko nayo. Let it speak for itself. So, Mimi, it helps me a whole lot because the moment I see that, my interest levels just dip. So, nilikuwa naambia Rose, that's how I move. Neza kuwa na standard yangu. It's not you're going to have to jump through hoops and go to heaven so that you can meet this standard. No, this is just for me. Ini kunisaidia because, again, dick be jumping a bit too much, bro. You have to control that shit. So, that's what I do. Also, nime realize them. Okay. Your question nilikuwa nimekuuliza earlier on. I have been in a situation where I didn't find someone or I wasn't looking at someone in a certain light, but then they do something and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. You know this person. We went out we were in a situation where we ask ourselves that question of, if anything goes down tonight, are we cool? Inakubalika. We had that conversation because we knew this party could go crazy.
Yep.
And this shorty, who I thought was interested in someone else, came to me and placed herself very suggestively against me. No prior conversation had been had.
I see.
So you can understand, as a guy, you don't want to fumble under pressure, you know. So lazima pressure you handle vizuri. So I'm assessing what's going on over here, you know, because maybe kulikuwa na drinks hapa na pale. Are you intoxicated? Are you aware of what's going on? And the being suggestive elevated. I was like, okay. I can see what time it is.
Yeah.
And that made me see them in a different light. And now I started seeing them like that. And it became more of learning who they were as we were enjoying whatever we were enjoying. And I think that's one instance I can say that one thing that she did made me change how I saw her. But unacheki, she went for the kill. If it's maybe beating around the bush, I'm still going to go. Like, unajua, kwa akili yangu, the one thing I think about is post-nut clarity. Because I would want a babe that after the fact or after the deed, we can actually still chill and have a conversation. But I'm not looking at you and feeling maybe disgusted, maybe in myself or the decision that I made today, not you, the decision that I made today. Because maybe you could have easily stayed as platonic friends or just keep it casual. But now that I went ahead and did this, and initially I wasn't looking at you like that, now I'm seeing what I was seeing before. The post-nut clarity for me comes now before that. So I'm like, no, I wouldn't even bother. And I understand maybe other people could be looking at you like that, but not me. So unless you go for the kill, inakuwa ngumu. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Najua tumebonga sana manze.
yeah, manze.
There's so much we can get into also.
No. Yeah, there's something I saw here online. Ilikuwa inasema, most men are in happy relationships. With women, they originally thought they'd hit and run, but things got sticky.
Happy ones, to be precise.
Yeah, that's what the tweet says. Like most men,
ilikuwa hit and run, maybe one night stand,
Yeah.
but then
but sasa imekuwa their best relationship.
now you got
The
played,
happiest.
bro. She knew what she was doing. Game is game. She ran up game on your ass, bro.
That's the thing.
Game is, she knew what you wende huko unajua ni nini unafanya. How she was like, oh, it's okay, I know.
Ni kama
You
ile
come back.
ni kama ile trick ya like anakwambia okay sawa auta manch ni sawa yeah alafu a few moments later
nom. Oh damn.
you know, so
Yeah.
and I saw that tweet, I was like, oh yeah, sometimes it does happen, but then it's also one of the ones of you have been kuna game umechezwa hapa kidogo.
And it's the same thing as the people who, like, right now I change what I say, because before, recently, if you asked me if I'm maybe looking to date, I'd say no, I'm not in that space. I don't want to even think about dating.
it, yeah.
But I'm very cognizant that there's so many people who are in very healthy and long-term relationships right now that started like that.
Yeah.
It's when you have committed to Austin celibacy
Unaanza
and
ku-
company.
zinaanza kujitokeza.
But when you've committed to just being solo dolo, that's when they come through and they show you there. Yeah, oh, you thought?
You thought?
You thought so. Now, what I say is not actively. I'm not actively looking to be in a relationship, because that's when they surprise you, bro. That's when and you don't see it coming. Pause. You're just surprised.
When you're not looking at something is when it actually finds you. Like, tukiwa watoi manze, when you're waiting for your PS game to load, you used to jifanya, you're even looking for something else so that you give it time to load, you know.
Yeah.
When you're not looking, it might work, you know. So
Yeah.
the same with love. The time you're not looking, kabing kabang, kabing kabang, kabing kabang, kana kupata mzuri.
So PlayStations usually felt like how a guy would feel trying to pee and someone is watching you pee.
Okay.
Like, look away, nigga. Look away. Can I hold it? No. Just look away.
Yo, there's some obsession.
Austin, I know, yeah. Flashbacks, I know. You can relate.
Pig on a flashback.
Yeah.
Yo, but one question though. Do boobies excite you? Do they make you happy?
Yes.
Why is that? Like the other day,
Nobody
I had a
knows.
headache. I had a headache and then some boobies in my face, motorboating, nini.
The head stopped aching.
Headache no more. Like, what is it like? Is it only? I'm sure there's some guys there. You know, I don't. What is it? That,
It's not just boobies, bro. Just
okay, no. I
enunye,
just want.
manze.
Let's focus on only boobies.
Okay.
Like boobies. What is it that gets us happy? Because to be honest, I usually am very happy. Like,
I think I should get into the psychological research of this.
yeah, please
Because
research.
I'm sure
and
there's some science behind it,
has
man.
to be. There's just some
There's
chemicals
some science
that,
behind
yeah,
it, bro.
yeah.
Like, wow.
Damn,
so exciting.
You just wanna nyonyos.
You know? Na tubagui size. Degi ni degi.
You just want. Hey, it's just
Anguka
a
na.
it's just a fascination, you know.
Oh,
that I've been thinking about. But yeah, tuingie nini ama unadai kuna.
My thoughts.
Yeah,
Ama.
you know what I'll do? I'll give. It's because I didn't. The story about Rwanda.
Or the
yeah,
Burundi.
the culture. It's
Was it
I'll call
Burundi or
her-
Rwandese?
I think it's Rwandese. I don't know.
Okay.
It's one of the two.
Okay.
But yeah, I met someone who told me something. I'll try get them to say it in a cause nikimpigia saya atashika. But
Sema.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'll get us try to get her to send us a voice note or I'll try call after this.
Okay.
But it was a funny thing. Cultures out there.
Yeah.
Cultures are cultures.
You wanna tell them what's safe to
Wait,
dispel without necessarily harming civilians ama tricky decos. Hizi ma inside jokes wanga zinawamaliza mbaya, man.
Usema kuamaliza, is that in a good way or a bad way?
In a bad way, bro, because they wanna partake.
Or they wanna know
partake.
what the inside joke is?
Yeah. Because I alluded to it earlier on, and you said you probably would shed some light on it, so I don't know how you feel about it.
Okay, so this is, I met someone. Okay, it's a Rwanda Burundi thing. I don't know, but I'll call them some other time, or I'll get them to send me a voice note. But they told me that in their culture, that for them it's a cultural thing to like squat on a man.
Preach, brother. Damn.
Yo, okay.
Like it's a response. Damn, when
Like she told me this is their culture. Like if they don't do this, like there's nothing.
Ah.
I don't
The
know.
gospel according to Rwanda or Burundi. I'm for it, man. I'm for it.
Mimi ndo nakusho. One of those. But yeah, she told me this and I was like, wow.
Wow. That would be
Like I didn't have a response back because it really caught me offside.
because I know how you feel about squatting.
Man, you too.
He doesn't. I know he doesn't like it, bro.
No, it's not that I don't like. It's just like a cleanup kind of thing. Okay,
Bro, I told you the mattress covers that you can buy to solve this shit, bro.
so it's like a good thing. It happens, but it's like okay. Turn
There's
down
no
the
two thoughts
hose.
about. No, the water park is open, bro. Swim, be baptized, nigga. Nibatize.
Like hiyo jet yake inaingia mpaka ndani ya macho
Bana.
but anyway yeah, so
Okay, usiache ingia kwa macho.
but it was an interesting so it was interesting to hear that because I am okay lemocha niseme mimi ni kama P2 fan of that unajua mimi ni yule fan I'm not the number one si day one
Yeah.
but it happened well and good
Hey,
to
day zero,
embrace,
nigga,
but
let's
you
go.
know
Let's
but
go.
so it was interesting for me to hear that I was just like wow what a time
lazima utuonyeshe mali umemtoa. Mimi na Austin tuna make appeal.
What a
Lazima
time.
tujue au unawatoa wapi.
that
Because I'm about that culture, bro. I'm about that culture because the stories I've heard even from my homies is from the experience when most babes get to that point, they don't feel like it's a safe space enough for them to let everything go. So they'll probably excuse themselves, go to the washroom, and I'm like, no, it's here and now. It's on site, right? But you have to get them to a place where they feel like so natikina kwa responsibility yako cause she's already vulnerable. You guys are having sex, bro. So it's like a different level of intimacy. Like, okay, are we taking it there cause I don't know if I have let people in enough. Damn, it's gonna sound so wrong to take me there. I won't pause on that because both literally and figuratively both make sense.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you've been in a situation where a babe, some of you will be lying though. When a baby is telling you, this has never happened to me. It's the very bombastic, very bombastic side eye. I know you've been there before.
I don't want to mess up your, I don't want to mess up your curtains, your interior.
Curtains, nigga? Excuse me. Curtains? What is this? What irrigation scheme is this? But yeah, it's a part of their culture that I'm really about. And yes, it was an interesting conversation to hear from, your end. As in, there's a babe who is coming from a culture where this is passed down to them by, I'm guessing, other women. So certain responsibility ya boy kukufanya feel safe na comfortable to. In fact, unawapatia kama disclaimer, which I like. If you're a squatter as a babe and this is the first time we're here and we haven't had this conversation, then I really do appreciate the disclaimer, because your day inaweza kuwa set up itaniacha with a whole lot more cleaning to do.
Hey, how are you? You're good?
Yes, I'm good.
Yes, I was talking to my friend about the thing you were telling me about. Is it Rwanda or Burundi culture? What did you call it? Tell me first what it's called in Rwanda.
Rwanda.
Yeah, it's Rwanda culture. What's it called?
What?
The action, or what did you call it?
Yes.
Kunyaza. Kunyaza. So it's a cultural thing. Like, just tell me about it. Tell me some more so that they can hear. They think I'm lying to them. Yeah, they can hear you.
I will text you.
Are you? You're shy. Now you're becoming shy. Okay, fine then. Okay, send me a voice note then so that I can play it for them. So.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll call you later. So.
Okay.
Wewe tuma pinu tupatie face to face ama tupatie demonstration na illustration.
Utatumia voice note. Nilikuwa nataka tu yani isikuwe ni story ya jaba, unajua. So nasikia Austin anaitambua huko chini ya maji.
Ati kunyeza ama? Kunyaza. Hiyo ndio lingo ya leo manze, kunyaza. Nataka unyaze hapa.
Kunyaza. Kachavari.
The Baganda call it kachavari. And okay. Kenyans unaita.
Tunaita tu maji.
We can try lingo for that one today.
Sprinkler. Hey, Kenyans tutafute lingo yetu bwana.
Tutafute lingo yetu because it's not something that's in our culture.
Yeah.
So I think we can coin it. We can be the pioneers of this.
No, man. Hey,
anyway, wengine wanapigania rights za bills. Sisi tuko hapa tunakuja na lingo.
Hey, talk about lingo. Kijana wetu hapa tukiwa break. Man like Mamba dem.
Yeah.
Uko na lingo gani hapo ndio kutupatia tusikie kama itaflow ama itaflow? Ati? Mzalis
sounds like Pero. It sounds familiar.
It sounds like I'm
Mzazi.
Mzalis
ama niko na mzalis man.
Mzalis.
Austin is not impressed.
Austin is like,
that's how it starts.
Whose man is this?
Oh, he's not here to impress Austin. Mzalis. Okay, wait, before you tell us, what do you think?
Mzalis. Okay. A part of me, like, my answer number B is like a waste man. I'm saying Mzalis, like ana form, like kila saa tukienda form yake imebo. I'm saying Mzalis, so maybe a bad vibe. Mzalis. Yeah, I think that's what comes to mind mostly before I think of something. I don't know. When you say it, what do you feel?
I get where I'm blina, like I'm saying Mzalis.
Yeah, I'm saying
because it can damn mnyambuliko wa vitenzi. Tunaweza inyambua ikuwe akona uzalis, from Mzalis. Ule mse akona uzalis. Ama mse Mzalis mbaya. So I can
agree.
See that's one. That's okay. One of them.
What else?
My other entry is Pero, though I know it can't be parent.
Oh, Mzazi.
But it sounds like
wote wawili ama mmoja?
Mzalis mmoja.
Okay.
Ndio mnyambuliko again kwa wingi itakuwa wazalis.
Yeah, for sure. Mzalis hataki niende summertime.
Yeah.
Okay, sawa.
Tema hiyo mate lakini. Wait. That was the second entry. The third one, are we allowed to get a clue?
I don't know. Do you want to give us a clue?
You don't want to give us a clue? Okay. Are we near your definition? We're near. The first one. One of us is here. Definitely not me. Mzalis.
What else are you thinking?
Mzalis. No, I think I'll stop at that because I think I'll lose the plot if I go on. Nilikuwa nafikiria lines za Kiroma like food or something to eat, but no.
I like
maybe
the
something
parent
to eat
one
that's
can-
not food. Mzalis.
Wewe wacha.
I mean, despite the obvious, because inaweza
Which
kuwa, it could be dick, but nah, I think that would be too obvious. Yeah, it's saturated. So yeah, tell us.
Unasema aje?
Omblena.
Msichana
Yeah.
mse, form zake ni za
Austin ni Mzales mbaya.
Nataka
Kwa
kuitoa
mfano.
hiyo mbaya. Kwa mfano
Austin unafanyanga ukijana nini sasa zinatuangalia.
He knows.
Oh, he knows what you do to him
I
after we
love it.
leave.
Wow.
Damn. Mamba, you safe?
Mzales.
Blink twice.
Mzales.
Blink twice if you're not.
So yeah, as hapa tunasemanga hiyo ni Trilingo. So you also let us know Agwan.
Do I have one?
Sorry?
Lingo. No, endelea.
Oh yeah, so Trilingo on it, Mzales, tumesema ni msee ako na bad vibes, msee ana form. But yeah, if you vile unaifeel hapo kwenye comment section, let us know and make sure you like, share and subscribe. The Chop Shop tuko everywhere. Kwanza niko na beef sana na yule msee ana postingi TikTok. Hajai post hata video moja ya Chop Shop.
Kwani do you have a new employee? Do you have a new
hata sijui ni nani. Oh yeah.
yo lazima.
Yo,
Wait, do we have
kwenda.
someone who's joined the team recently? Ndio anafanya hizo
Mamba
makats za
aliniambia kuna
TikTok.
msee mwingine
Anafanya kazi safi sana.
anafanya kazi safi lakini pia sisi tuko. The
Yeah,
Chop Shop
we there.
So yeah, we are there. Make sure you follow us, the Good Company, like, share, and
Damn
subscribe.
it.
We also have an amazing app. Make sure you know
The Good Company.
stream us there.
Yeah.
iOS and pia watu wetu wa Android pia wako pale Play Store.
Inaitwa Google.
Yeah, Google Play Store.
TikTok kuna mse alienjoy wase wa Android manze. Alichukua kamera akapaka mafuta na akasema yes, Android.
Ni
And I was
ukweli
like, I
manze.
relate, yeah. Ukiona presence ya mse social media imeenda chini ni simu.
Yes,
Ni
simu tu ndo imeleta
Ile siku atashika
tashwishi. Tashwishi kidogo.
mtajua.
But yeah, have you found one? You are looking
Nah.
for a lingo them.
The ancestors haven't spoken to me yet
yeah.
about
Maybe
this.
next week.
So yeah,
Postpone.
very soon.
Okay.
I think we get high thoughts.
Yeah. I thought kidogo. Relax.
Relax and take note while I take the smoke.
Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. It's just a plant. It just grows like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects.
Take notes. Yeah.
Wale teka
Yeah, man. But high thoughts me this week nilifikiria hizi ma sayings and all these nice things that we usually hear in the English the things that we were told to use in our essays and in our writings to make the writing a
like
bit
an
more
adage. Is
spicy.
it an adage? Adage,
Yeah, an
adage.
idiom, sijui,
Yeah.
putting the cart before the horse. Yeah, things like that. Did someone actually put the cart before the horse for them to coin that phrase, cat, or let the cat out of the bag?
Meet the
Like,
bull by its horns.
Did someone actually put a cat in a bag?
Yes. That's common.
That's not nice.
That's common.
Okay, did
Yeah.
someone actually take the bull by the horns?
I'm sure they didn't like it. I'm sure they didn't like it.
There's so many.
That's a good
Austin,
one.
think of sayings there. There's so many silly sayings that, especially that one of the cart before the horse. Like umsali eka horse. How does it even?
Walikuwa wanavuta nini?
Walikuwa
That's a good
Walikuwa na
one.
strain nyingine,
Yeah,
wazee
yeah,
ilikuwa
yeah,
ina
no, I
flow.
like it,
So I
I
was
like
thinking
it.
about it and I thought like, wasa walikuwa, umefikiria nini mamba?
Oh yeah, look what the cat dragged. No, but it could be a mouse.
But
Dragged in a mouse. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Oh, speak about the devil and the devil.
And the devil appears.
You're like,
Who came up with that shit? I know there's pages on social media, accounts on social media, and even some YouTube pages that are dedicated to these things. So we just need to find one and just
That is
entertain a couple,
mad.
because some
Like-
of them you'll be surprised about the origin of some of these things. Inakwanga interesting sana. Like when you
funny,
hear
man.
someone saying this, like use it in a composition. But have you thought about
Have
it?
you ever?
Have you thought about it?
Some of them nah, man. But anyway, that was my thinking of.
Here's what I was thinking of when we were just outside, right? Before we, as we were getting podcast compliant, waiting for guys to do the setup, right?
One.
because we had a short shorty with us out there. Big up Ruby, man. Ruby, I love you with all my heart, Ruby. You know I love you. Yeah. Ruby. I gotta say this, man.
I like the way someone is bigged up before the slander.
You know the slander that is following. I don't mean no disrespect. Proceeds to disrespect. But I was just amazed at how the size of someone doesn't limit what is a constant to all of us. Like, we imagine, hear me out.
Let's go.
It would be such a funny world if the volume of short people would be exactly as their height. Like, for someone who is shorter, they're not as loud as someone who is taller. So, volume yako ni height yako. So, nikitaka kusikia kile unasema huko chini, I'd be like, I'd have to, you know. And someone who is tall, like, they'd be louder because of their height.
Umefanya
Right?
nifikirie caption tu sahi. Yo, wase wanakoga na birthdays, short people, wao mnaambiwa go grow up.
Exactly.
You fire
Juu pia tukibonga na Ruby alikuwa anatuambia lenda maandamano chini ya maji. And me I'm like, Ruby, uko chini ya maji already. How much more chini ya maji can you be?
That's the best
After
place to protest.
Ruby, I love you.
Hapo ndo the best place to be. Hakuna tear gas.
Alikuwa anasema naumia huko bado.
Tear gas inapita chini ya maji. Hiyo ni noma. Serikali mumeweza.
I was just thinking about like this constant lets me know that enyewe the body is just the body. Every other thing is a constant. Like my sight is not dependent on my height.
Ingekuwa imagine short sighted ungekuwa mse short.
How do we even exist now, nigga? How do we even exist? So yeah, that's another one I had. Yo, ilinipata tukiwa tu pale nje manze.
Hiyo iko tu.
That's what I was thinking about it.
Tusiongeze mingi hapo imeweza.
Walai. Juu kama niko na nyingine.
Ulikuwa kuwekelea nyingine. Kai thoughts kingine. The ancestors walikuwa wanakushow nini
huko? Serious sana. Hizi
ukimedi.
Kimani.
Ukimedi ulikuwa unafikiria nini? Bado unanimaliza mbaya.
Now this is not a high thought. I think we can but tumeenda sana. Yeah, let's not add anymore. Tutadilute. Baki tu ikiwa hivyo. And also if you have lingo, by the way, watu chapie.
Yeah.
If they have something that we could use.
DMs ziko wazi, comment section ziko wazi. Let's talk sports.
The NBA. You want to begin with the elephant in the room or the baby elephant in the room?
Hey, the baby elephant and the elephant in the room, manze. If you don't know, manze, the Lakers, of course, recently it's LeBron who has signed an extension.
2 years.
Like 2 years, 105, something like that. And also the good news in the family, that is the bronze, is the fact that now Bronny James Jr. is joining, of course, LA on a rookie contract.
Yes, sir.
Like, it's even higher than Nikola Jokic when he was a rookie. Nikola was like 5 point something. My guy Junior here is getting like 7 point something. So nepotism is working well.
Yeah.
At least
we learned from Giannis.
James, someone is sleeping with your mom and you're just there.
Savannah was wild. Okay, yeah. LeBron James' wife, who is also Bronny's mom.
Yeah.
These are the women people value. Any someone who has a sense of humor.
Exactly.
To celebrate the son being signed to the team, she posts on her IG stories, there's a rumor that my husband is my son.
Yeah, I'm sleeping with someone. I'm sleeping with someone's
teammate.
Yeah,
that my husband is sleeping with the mother of one of his teammates, and I'm like, you know what? We see it. LeBron got a good one there.
That's a good one. I'm sure.
Lakini ile kubuliwa tabuliwa huko.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I'm
sure Bronny will have to prove himself mad. Also, the first pass, alley-oop, the first dunk, and all those things, and the records that they're gonna break as a unit, and as you know.
And you guys got JJ Redick as now your new head coach, who is LeBron's podcast mate.
The thing that is exciting about that is the backup that he's gotten in that. Like, he's gotten some 2 good veterans that at least, because JJ is the first job. Is like, this is the first time.
Yeah.
So he's definitely gonna fumble, but of course, LeBron is also a coach.
Yeah.
So he's not the only coach there. So there's a lot that is at play. And also we got a good rookie on the draft, apart from LeBron. I've forgotten his name. But also looking forward to that. So, and also I think by LeBron signing an extension, extension of 2 years. He's really gonna try and get his son to a place where he can win his first major trophies.
Oh, that would be a story and a half. On Bronny's first contract as a rookie, winning a chip with the team.
So yeah, I'm sure LeBron is gonna go all out to try and get him, if it's not to the conference final, maybe to, trying and winning something. And that's why I think he did 2 years, so that he can
Or
try.
the in-season tournament finals. That's the farthest he's going to
We are
go.
the winners, we are the reigning champions. We are the reigning champions. So maybe also a bit of, but I'm sure he really wants his son to taste, and then once you make your son a winner like that, I'm sure he can pick it up for himself, and go on. So I'm sure nepotism apart from that and all these other things. So it's also a good thing for us to get to witness this, son and...
I just had a crazy thought. Imagine the income coming into the James household.
Damn, boy's a millionaire. Like,
Think about it, bro.
he needs to move out already. Disrespect. Now imagine the days where he doesn't play good and you have to be in one house.
Bro atakuwa namwangalia vile alikuwa anaangalia Kyrie wakiwa Cavs manze.
Like when itakufija. So that's also good. So apart from the Lakers also, there was lots of rumors about, the Warriors and stuff, and I like the fact that it's played out. It's playing out. But anyway, I will hand it off to our reporter from all the way in downtown.
Might be a dark day in the Bay League. But the rumors before drafts and trades was we might be giving away guys like Kina Wiggins, Moses Moody, and even Kuminga, who is central to our team right now, to get, and even CP3, Chris Paul was also in the talks. This is before the trades.
The build up to the
trades. The build. Yeah, this is now the rumors why we started. Because emotionally, you have to see where we are coming from. So you're imagining losing all these guys, right? And initially, Warriors were like, now Warriors fans were like, then we didn't have to lose Jordan Poole if you're gonna give away Chris Paul, because that was the trade. But you all know the drama that went on behind the scenes. So it was to get Paul George from Clippers, and there was also talks of Tucker from Clippers. Come trade day, right?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh my God. This nigga Paul George has gone to 76ers. Now they've formed another super team over there in the East with Embiid and Maxey. But I'm like, yes, let the East get more competitive right now. Because East walikuwa wanakula good. It was Easter all year round, right? So now they can have some level of competition. And then there was unrest about Klay Thompson because of the recent communications to do with his contracts that have been had, right? Dallas now got him, bro. Because he was looking for the highest bidder. That's all Klay needed.
Joining Kyrie and Doncic.
Let me tell you, those Dallas niggas are gonna eat good.
The threes.
They're gonna eat good.
I like those guys. No offense. Kutakuwa na new Splash Brothers. Doncic, Kyrie, and Klay. They're gonna be shooting some stuff there.
And then guess who we got?
Tell us.
Kyle Anderson from Minnesota Timberwolves. He's
not bad. He's a shooter.
Yes, he's long, span Akonayo. So I feel like he's going to be a very useful two-way player.
Okay.
Offensively, yes, he can shoot, he can drive, he can play the paint, board and as a control. But when looking at the trades, because we still don't know how many guys you're going to let go of, because this is what every NBA fan goes through at the end of the season. I need to let go of all my guys because now I don't know who is going to be let go and who we're going to stay with, because it really hurt when we had to lose Jordan Poole. And right now, talks of us losing
really
maybe Kuminga. Yeah. Washington pale anawakilisha vibaya sana. He was next in line. He was the next splash bro when all these things were done. But I'm a big believer in change, because this is how we got Steph. This is how we got Draymond. This is how we got Klay. This is how we got every other player that we have right now. So I'm open to the changes. Kyle, I'm sure tutamtumia vizuri. I forget the name of the rookie we've signed, but I have faith in him. He's almost 7 foot PIA. Killer player.
Draft day,
yeah. And we have still our eyes on Lauri Markkanen from Utah Jazz. We need that boy. We need that boy, bro.
Okay, let's see how that will go.
So the season is going to be a movie. Yo,
was there any rumors about KD? Or KD is still a son?
KD ako Phoenix. Phoenix
Only one draft.
a rookie ama a trade? A rookie. Okay,
Oh, it's a draft. Okay.
sawa.
Because I was thinking maybe there's like a something about, but also it'll be exciting just to talk about basketball in general, moving away from the league to watch the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
I'm really looking forward to
I've missed
seeing
Steph. Oh my god.
That super
missed
team.
Steph.
I'm looking forward to seeing LeBron, Steph, and those guys just link up and try and prove to the world that. That's exactly what I was going.
Have you seen Canada, my nigga?
Try to prove to the world.
Have you seen Canada? Yes, EuroLeague is a nuisance. The European teams. Yeah. Crazy. That's why even when they won this chip and the NBA posted again world champions, that same conversation from last time came
That's
about
exactly
like
where I was going.
world champions. World champions of who? But also remember what Team Germany did. Kina Schroeder. Remember what Team Germany did. So them European teams, crazy. But I want to have my money on Canada.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I really want to see, because the reason US have formed this super team with LeBron, Steph, and all these guys is to try and prove that US is the best. When they say best in the world, that's what they're trying. That's the title. Them, I feel as if that title reclaiming
the world champion.
Yes, that is what they're trying to defend. That they're actually the best in the world. So for them, winning that tournament is really crucial. So I'm sure they'll be going all out, despite other countries like Serbia, Canada, Germany having teams that have that chemistry, that have played. Because this is the first time these guys are going to do this. They didn't do this last year, yeah? So that chemistry, kuna teams zingine ambazo they've been doing this for a while, because that also matters in the grand scheme. Si ati mtaunda tu wase super team waende wacheze. You understand? There has to be aka something behind the scenes that gets you guys going. That's why even those European teams are deadly mbaya. Because those guys have been playing together since Totoni High School. There's
it's a big deal.
Exactly.
It's a big deal.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Team USA, I'm not rooting for them, but I just want to see how they'll fare on. It's like when the Euros now are going on, you see teams like England, the players, the star, on paper they look so good, but then unafika pale uwanjani and then it's just like
kwa picha wanga tofauti, man.
Other countries are doing a way better job.
There's nothing as bad as watching your opponents play the way you should be playing and bet, and you're like, damn.
Speak it.
Yeah. So do you have a horse in the race?
Nah. No? I feel as if I just want to enjoy watching the US lose. Okay. That would be nice. But if they win also, kudos to them. But yeah, I usually enjoy that Euro when the nationalities come together to play. I enjoy it more. Yeah, the league is cool, but yeah, that fighting for the dominance is different. Also, the WNBA, can we touch on that? Angel Reese, please, Wagwan.
Bro, High and Caitlin Clark, they're tearing that place apart, bro. I love the sportsmanship.
The shine they're getting in right now is really dope. So it's also
they're racking
good to
crazy
see,
numbers.
Yeah, the WNBA do their thing. So yeah, I followed Angel Reese because she's the one.
And Aja Wilson as well. Amani Aya Wilson.
Bro,
these tall us WNBA babes, they're bagging 10 plus rebounds per game. I'm like, what? 10 plus rebounds.
Crazy.
You have, bro, come on, you have a triple. Like, I don't know how many back-to-back games, and these are stats that are hard to get in the actual NBA. So I love it for them, man. I love it for them.
So yeah. Different kind of thing. But so I guess that's sports. Is there anything we've not touched on that front?
Na I think leo imetosha, manze. It's a good comeback.
Yes,
tuwapatie you digest, and you can also go back, watch the previous episodes. And for those who are just discovering us on YouTube, we have hella episodes on other DSPs. So my Spotify's, the Apples, everything. You can go listen back to Sikia Mali Tumetoka and where we are at right now. And as Neville said, we have a new app, Pale iOS Store and Google Play Store. So make sure you copy yourself the Good Company app and utastream hizi vitu zote. Bro, every household property that's on this channel, upper YouTube, the DSTs, us guys wasewa ball, the music properties, everything is just under the same roof, man. It's a one-stop shop. So get yourself hooked up.
Yep.
And as always, make sure like, comment, share link, na mse. Most importantly, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that anytime we drop an epi, you're notified. Utapatia handles za mtandao ama.
Yeah, at the Chop Shop Pod KE. That's where we are going on everywhere. Also check out the hashtag at the Chop Shop Pod KE. And yeah, man, thank you for the support. Tutaonana ma time zengine.
Yes, sir.
Wacha tuende to control kitu nyingine.
Control.
My name is Neville.
Andy Young.
Adios.
Adios, muchachos.